Transformations. We transform ourselves to transform people. Today, Nana Ayebiafo Jnana talks about everything happens for a reason. Keep watching.
Me person will empty your heart. Try to empty your mind. Say we want to learn something today. It might be something I won't say that a new things. So if you don't empty your mind, you might think, okay, you know, so you may not even pay attention. So try empty your mind. Let us learn together, because abrabomuno, the more you know, the more you realize to say you don't know that much. That's why it's always good for you to keep quiet and listen more than speaking. Because when you speak, you talk of what you know. But when you listen, you will hear something in addition to whatever you know already. So it is always good. Say, Otewa, Obeka saka krebi, no tibi. So you speak less and hear more. Because the more now uteno, now usunya de come there. Abusuyanti, Shade, in this material world, there were 8,400,000 species of life. 8,400,000 species of life. Now all the 8 million, the lower species, 8 million species, and the superior species, 400,000. So what I'm saying is, in the whole material universe, there were 8,400,000 species of life. 8 million is considered to be lower species, and the 400,000 are the higher species. Because the lower species, for example, when you go to the water bodies, we have about 900,000 different forms of life in the water bodies. When it comes to trees, how many trees we have? When it comes to insects, when it comes to birds, when it comes to beasts, everything is there like that. Into 8 million a lower species. And when the soul is within any of these 8 million, that soul is not bound to be judged. Because the lower species don't have any developed consciousness. So they follow their instinct. And because they follow their instinct, there is no karma for souls within the 8 million species of life. But you also want to watch a video. Why? Invite your friends. Today we will learn something new. So share this video, like the video, invite your friends. Let the number goes high. It was 377. It's okay, but it's not very encouraging. So share the video and don't forget to like the video as well. And into this 8 million species, in Yaka home, and Nomaka home, beast ka home, ant ka home, like that, only 8 million. In the Yaka home. But the 400 species, the human species. And when we say the human species, the archangels are there, the angels are part, the demigods are part, the apsaras are part, the gandharvas are part. All those human species in Yaka home. And I will ba eta ye say ya be before ye ka ho abrofo e ka ho abrofo kwa kale say you be wom eno achi no ye was pigeons no to say dwarfs no ne sa motia ne jin omu nyina ka the human species no e ba ko 400,000 da ya me can say sa nipa omu very short to say adwa smart no type no ye yan kra no na ya adwen say bi omu yare. No, it's never like that. That's how they were created. These are humans like us, like Obi or Wapa, but that is their own. They are all within the human species. So this 400,000, no, say so be a time of sona will free mako. That soul will be judged. So what means it is that the souls within the lower species are 8 million species. When the soul is there, there is no judgment. And because there is no judgment, based on the fact that we need develop consciousness, they follow their instinct. So soul ni free body woman, then your evolution scale be a obekoha. From this, you go here. From here, you go there until when the soul gets to the top. And that top, you have 3 bodies. When the soul gets there, it is possible for the soul to go out of the human species and jump into the human species. So there are 3 lower species of bodies that when the soul gets there, the soul can transcend into the human species. First is the body of the monkey. When the soul gets to the body of the monkey, now free that body anymore, the soul gets a human body. 2, the body of the lion. When the soul gets to the body of the lion, that soul leaves that body and it gets the body of a human. The 3rd, the body of the cow. When the soul gets to the body of the cow, now the soul gets the body of a human. And depending on baby soul ni freeba, and sana obe occupy human body will tell you where the soul is coming from. So when the soul elevates itself from the body of a monkey, obe assuming a human form in the mode of ignorance. So a lot of human beings are they are full of foolishness, full of play. Future papa jump from here to here or what sex or any ambition or abrabomu or any serious vision they act based on the mode of ignorance. All those humans, they are coming from the body of the monkey. I was going to share this video, invite your friends. We will learn a lot of things today. Say they make a lot of things that need to be known. A lot needs to be known and only discuss it. Secondly, when the soul elevates itself from the body of a lion and oba into the human species, nipa bi are too aggressive, or too passionate. They are so much full of energy. They don't think so much about the future, but the obedi, eating, mating, sleeping, defending, sex. They are so aggressive, a little mistake, they will cause problem. Small misunderstanding, there must be a serious quarrel. The Omoyana said the Omobedi, the Omobeda, and they are so much interested in sex life. Almost always, every time they want to engage in sex life, they are so passionate about life. So they don't care, they can kill just for money. So ban or penna, they can kill for that. So Bema no they can kill for that. Or more be biano, you get passion, aggressiveness. All such human beings, they are just departing from the body of a lion. So those souls, they are coming to the human bodies in the mode of passion. Nana Yamene, Nana is saying, Nana, thank you so much. This topic is helping me appreciate how some people behave, the way they do, and to be patient. Yes, it's very important. So we are. It will help you to know how to deal with people. So we come in there. So the second class of the souls now, mere human beings, they are very aggressive, they are very passionate. Any small mistake, small misunderstanding will create a big quarrel. These people, they are so aggressive. They are so much into sex life. They are so much into eating. They don't discriminate a lot. Any small misunderstanding, big fight. Such people, they are departing from the body of a lion in their previous life, and they are in the mode of passion. Then the third class of human beings, they appear in the mode of goodness. They are calm, they are quiet, they don't like much drama, they don't like much problem, they don't seem to have problem with anybody. They are cool to be around anywhere. In every environment you put them, they will be able to live. Even though they might be very powerful, they might be very intelligent, but they try to accommodate everybody. A lot of people will see them as fools. A lot of people will see them as too weak. You know why? Because upon all the intelligence and all the smartness they have, they still act and pretend as if say the omunim sex souls, they are very discriminating when it comes to what to do and what not to do. They don't eat anything at all. They are very selective when it comes to the kind of food they have to eat. They are very selective when it comes to the kind of partner they have to move it. They are very selective in the way they do things. They are very circumspect. The way omo are very careful how omo normal. Because we a very smart person, but they act as if say being around them, you can feel the positive vibes, the positive energy. They are not people like drama. They are not very aggressive. But be one friction one, they don't survive too long there. Such people are coming from the body of the cow, and they are in the mode of goodness. So you need to understand. Wajuma na uwo no. Abusua na wotimu no. Korona na ofiri mu no, mantamu na wo no. There are these different kind of human beings there. Some of them are in the mode of ignorance. They are departing from, or they departed from the body of the monkeys. And they are full of darkness, full of ignorance. They get like jumping from here, jumping there, no much vision, no much, dreams. They just want to live life. Such people in the mode of ignorance, it's not very easy dealing with them. And now jump here, baby you should understand that such people, it is not very easy dealing with them. It is not very easy dealing with them. They can't keep any secret. They cannot have and see everything they want to showcase to the public. Such people are in the mode of ignorance. And it shows in the kind of food they will eat. Normally, are too stale. Are they a bone? So they are okay. See, this is how they behave. So you need to understand and say, there are people like this coming from the body of the monkey, and because of that, they do everything based on the influence of the mode of ignorance. The one where you are willing to money. If care is not taken such people, you cannot be with them. So your bear man for a bar. That's how bar is departing from the body of a monkey. So how they are not trust me, they will be so dramatic all the time. Why you want him? So now your bar now for bear man no or departing from the body of the cow or the mode of ignorance. How are they no trouble for you, headache? So I'm saying baby we are juma. Ufia wo mabusia ufiri mu kura wotim mantemu a woteno. There are people ten bia no omo pe baby friction wo baby antokwa wo baby aggression wo aggressiveness. They are too passionate to say ade bi omo ye bia they want to grab everything for themselves. Only na ya they are bibi so chitu all the time no they are thinking about themselves, and small misunderstanding, they will fight you right now. They cannot control their sexual edge, whether omo man or mema. They are always so much into sex. See, sex people who say baby we are juma who fear wabusu, sex people are there. That is their nature, because they get departed from the body of the lion. They are so aggressive, they are very passionate, and abufoba no moya they are obeka say akumbi na esi omoso. You need to understand, sex people are coming from where? The mode of passion. It is not very easy controlling sex people. So, we are there. Those who are coming from the mode of ignorance, sex people in the night is when that their mode of ignorance and be more active. So when you want to deal with sex people in the night, forget. People who are in the mode of ignorance, the worst time dealing with them is dealing with them in the night. Because when the night falls, that is when the mode of ignorance become more prevailing or more prominent in their lives. So they cannot really reason properly. So when you want to deal with people, nature no your mode of ignorance, and when you say the ignorance become very predominating in their lives. So you have to be very careful. Say people when they will discussion be when an ajua obwa and kobwa. Then those who are in the mode of passion, when the sun rises, when the sun rays begin to penetrate into our earth, their aggressiveness multiplies. So people are very aggressive. People who are in the mode of passion. If you want to deal with them, be very careful you don't do that during the daytime, especially during the hot period. Don't, because it wouldn't work out. It won't work out because already they are in the mode of passion. Too much. So if you want to deal with them, don't deal with them in the daytime. That is not the best thing for them. And also, people in the mode of goodness, the best time to deal with them is to deal with them early in the morning when the sun is not very hot, when everything is so serene, so quiet. That is the time you are able to do things with them because the energy is full of the energy of goodness. So, baby, juma, baby, if you man you need to understand, study them. Now, who is the one man which mode and more pretty? So that when you are dealing with them, you deal with them from that point of understanding. A man normally a little bit easier. For instance, mommy and son way is under the influence of the mode of ignorance. Way you're under the influence of the mode of passion. Way you're under the influence of the mode of goodness. One person who says the way you acted, the way you behave, are completely different. The way you pretend are completely different. The one where you nakasa all the money in compare all the time they all pretty within the mode of goodness and into one here over chastise the other two, no, because the one that is being influenced by the mode of goodness and the attitude in the BBA are completely different. Okay, some channel and channel what okay, say many we know a fact. That's it. Now on the mode of passion and ignorance and on two cases cry. So even as a parent, you need to understand the mode the children are operating under. That will help you to be able to guide them properly. Okay, also when it's full moon too, or for some people. Yeah, that's true. Because when it gets a full moon, people are being influenced by the moon. No, the dear friend say a group moon. No, or more dimbi or more the friend chest say obi an adwin. So obi on the control an adwin, and when the moon becomes full, no, only a lot of influence. I want to hear insanity. A child to say oh pretty within the person. What I'm trying to say is all the three categories. Ye sahano ubetimi obi delay. See, like for me. How my understanding of life, yes, lunatic. Yes, you'll be a lunatic, and you'll be influenced by the moon. Now, when you're too much under the influence of the moon, you act lunatic. So we're lunar, lunar. I say, hey, this is so good. Eleanor, yes, baby, once in a while, you go crack. So somebody is lunatic means that the person is being influenced by the lunar. Okay? And until yes, that aspect is there. But what we're saying here is Abrabomuno, you should try to become more experienced. Like I was using myself as an example. No matter who you are, I'll be able to deal with you. The way I met me with delete. I will cry and one have what we are doing. And then I've been in every manner. Is it that he doesn't see what I'm doing or what? That's me. Make me what deliver or be a very bad person. I can deal with you, pet to the point. So because I mean, who say we are bad, that is it. Because I'll be able to deal with it because see, I have this understanding about life, about the universe. We are very bad. One can say we are very bad, but I will be able to deal with you like that. Obi oye under the mode of ignorance. I will be able to deal with you. I say yes, so Nana can spoil people, and I know why she's saying that. Nana, it is not spoiling people. It is learning the ability to be able to deal with everybody on the level that you don't cause much problem. You don't create more enemies for yourself. You don't destabilize the environment. And I expect, and I wish to say, every leader should be able to learn this act of understanding the modes that each of us is being operated upon Said ye beya ye betimi afa so ne yatimi ni obi anante abom. Nti me, when also your wine, I will be able to stay with you. You might not even know say you are troubling me. Yes. Because the whole point in it say, share omaye miyenu. Baku ye 2 years. Baku ye 10 years. Wa oma wo dom. Mba cho baso na share video no why? Share the video, invite people, like the video. It encourages us. The way I got them say you know, when there's more likes, you know, omu bi man ko actually. Nana, I wish you can flow in English so that my Black American friends will follow you. Terry. Oh, Mike Tete. Yeah, at times we normally do some in English, but you know, because say your fan base and I know yeah, she speaking people, and you can't treat anymore. Why? So, mommy, back 2 years, back 10 years. They make a be and reflected they're making. Fako wa dream. Now I reflect to see me no say. Number 2. Back 2 years. Back 10 years. Now obano over 2 years and a mobile phone. Now or touching here. Then abe. You won't be angry. I mean you won't be happy. Okay? You won't be happy when say your child that or 2 years phone or touching here. And you would because mobile phone is there, everything is there. Ebe how say banner for phone to actually. Maybe what you do to find what's on inside we're trying to stop, don't do that. What is the meaning of that? Mobile phone. The same mobile phone no. Obana over 10 years in the fact not or touching here. What will you do? One son inside trying to take care. Oba bono. Oba bono. You know why? We are one person. Same act. 2 people. Your response is completely different. You are an individual. 2 actions, 2 persons. But different reaction. Why? Obana over 2 years and answer. Now you form. So you have that understanding already built in your subconscious mind. Say me ba we di oso na adwen wo fam nti ofa ofo no to twene ye no e how de nanso obebo ne ketua bi no yin say na adwen no wo fam ba oba no wo 10 years no in your subconscious mind no you know or you've built that understanding say oba na nyi e say hu say ye to fo na twene nye ti oba bo ne kese. So in my life no I deal with people based on this understanding of the mode of nature. Yes. Nti adea obehu so obi ye na bia metia no. The same thing obi be the same thing no mentia no. Baby me partner na ka say nya botere. You know why? Because my understanding of each and every individual no based on my real innermost understanding about the mode you are operating under. So if you understand people very well, you are able to deal with them differently. People might not understand. But for me, I really do understand. Say, okay, and you'll be a better, will be a way yasi. Me, my cancer, baby, a friction one. Mempe. Baby, a drama, too much drama. Drama. Me, I may cry, she's a no man. Mempe. Because I try to be influenced so much with positive energy. Say, I don't want to interact so much with it. But if I happen to find myself within the midst of people I will still be able to manage them, live with them, without if they themselves believe in say truly no will be any or more. The reason is that I understand people, I study people. So I deal with you based on the mode of operation. I want to hear Juma. So when I see your modes, I see how to deal with you. Anything I am able to live with almost everybody in life. Ubia. And all based on the fact to say, yes, we are there, and we don't just learn, you trust to be put those things into practice. The message you must learn this. I told you a friend daddy. Adwuma me wo. Uma bi wa ha me adwuma no sa. Man bi wa ha me sa o tete me sa. Oni ti megi adwuma no. They may tell us, deep down my heart, I say, well, when you're very mature. Because if you're very mature, you should understand and say, we are sending your categories of human beings. And different kind of behavior from all these different kind of human beings. It is your duty to remain who you are. Never be influenced negatively by any other person now on a area of jurisdiction. The abundance are now you are able to deal with people based on more energy and manipulate your more, but you don't allow that to influence to the point and say, "Who there were because of how will be treated with it." I also they make you better. I say. So now let's go to it. Make a reading now for you to understand. That we are saying there are a lot of things that need to be learned. Right there. First thing, there are so many souls scattered there in the astral realm. Souls. These souls are trying to find a conduit. So many souls. If I'm saying disembodied souls. Souls who need physical body, gross body to come to this our earth here. Uncountable ones out there. And all the time, they are looking for avenues to penetrate. They are out there trying to get here. And in the Bribia or Ba ne Bema Beshia Wampum. If these souls are supposed to come through human bodies, they have the chance of going through the procedure. Now, Omako take a seed in the womb of the woman. You know what I say? And into the first thing, what person will attract positive souls are souls in the mode of goodness are Shadia. Even the time of meeting your woman or your wife in bed matters. Your consciousness during that process matters. And when the woman is pregnant, all throughout the 9 months, what the woman associates with, the kind of discussion, the kind of conversation, the kind of normal ordinary normal or interact with no will sum up to create a soul of Babe Tinabusianuma, either so Babe How and as Babe Buabusiano. They're making what I say. My message shall see you. Please like this video, share the video, invite your friends. They say there are so many disembodied souls living in the astral realm. They are looking for avenues to penetrate through our world. And these avenues need through conception. Or so when a man and a woman meet in bed, time now mushiano. Number one. The consciousness of these two, Obani Beman, number two. And on a bachelor solar, a bed descended, I take a seed in the womb of the woman. Obani take a seed in the within the 9 months now, baby no away your phone no more. Obani come more odi. Environment or tear. No ma bribian or din any ehun. And no ma wa interact with. Ni na ka ho na create a baby or baba tena busuanu. Na baby no nya pia. There are things we need to know, we need to do. Said ebeya akra no ebeya na formidable. Said ebeya na destiny or the buy no emi free nsem. You make what I say. Anything no oba ne bema. You must plan. We need a baby. What is the best time to look for this baby? According to science, ebra oba no adru eyetama ovulating, that's the time oba ne bema she ultimate take a seed. Obana take seed no. And I'm saying person who a positive soul about you need to do this. And the first thing, there are so many auspicious periods within within the whole year. The who say time on now or no ebia within 3 days na ovulate or betimi take seed no. These 3 days no emudi hen and they are more auspicious. Obeso who auspicious days are obetimi use Vedic calendar. You can calculate all the days within the whole year. Obe the best auspicious days. Now, apart from days, you were the auspicious times based on time now. Within the time now, person will know about initial. Some of these auspicious time, before sun rises, a you have before midday, a you have before midnight, or some 2-3 hours after midnight. You know, dependent time, everything is there. So you get the correct time, the auspicious time. Then the next thing is say, you must try to create a very positive consciousness, because the consciousness will form the consciousness of the baby now by womb. So it's not the time to go and take alcohol because you want to get drunk, you want to get booze. Sa sebi nkwasi adwene na wo no wakono nsan aboro ba na nsan abono. So na mode ba na be yesu kwasi ampanyin, I'm telling you. Are you listening? And at that time ona wo say many oba no ye pese ye take seed. Meaning so oba no the time when you obet take seed no. And ye hu so ebi e anopa early in the morning before sunrise na e be shia, because this is what we've discussed. And I say time no a best time before noon, and now maybe some hours after midnight. This is the time we want to meet. When you are burning in our must have something, some positive communication, something that's positive, something that's very divine, something that is really in the mode of goodness. Have that kind of discussion. Plan properly, think about positive things. No man say muhunubia. So in that condition, when you meet, not having auspicious, the soul will be attracted, a soul in the mood of goodness. Okay? Will be attracted a soul in the mood of goodness. When you take a seed, over 7 months I walk. And you sending 3 months. There are special rituals or prayers you need to do. Another 2 months they come home. When you're 4 months, there's another ritual you need to do. Another 2 months they come home. I 6 months, there's another ritual you need to do. Then before baby back the 7th month, there's another ritual you need to do. You are doing all this to make this baby formidable. Say the baby and the destiny or they, but nobody is able to take away this destiny. Now we na baby no ya wono no. For 7 days. Ka ebetimi a nka umma amanfo ehunhu akora no. 7 days. Obe limited the number of hands eso akora no mu. For 7 days. Obe limited the number of faces akora no ehun. For 7 days. Then on the 8th day no, obetimi a na watu akora ni din. Dinidina abeto no. Se enya official one na makaza adore wanya nkese kura na ni beka kra bi ofie on the 8th day no na matu akora ni din. You know why? So wo to akora din a you are registering the baby in the universal record book of the universe. And into no benya obi a onim sunsem osofo bi a no obi a onim some of these things. Na matu ni din a efiefo ni nyina no mo de be frɛ no. Asane bi a chiri mo be ye big adoring bi a my. I said, Daddy, I wish I knew you before getting into marriage or before having my children. Yeah, it's not too late. You still can learn from what we discussed in Ebeboa. I'm a normal to me. Okay. Like I'm saying, no, Akurano, the 8th day, no, I say, oh, modernity has messed us up big time. Kweku, I'm always say that's it. I'm telling you, now our world is messed up. Messed up in many ways. Say if you own police, I will say, oh, you're a writer. You don't get a conducive environment to do it. A lot of things are messed up already. The kakra na wonim no, you try to say obe put those things into practice. Now aboa na timi a shape no kakra. And yes, baby, we are sending there. Trust me, the world is a messed up place. Yes, Hail Gameli say, in overseas, you give birth and give the name of the child to the documented before leaving. Yes, it's okay because they don't play with their nipani no. China being change your date of birth and all that. They want to know the day you appear in the mature, so they need the kind of person they deal with. Yeah, that's fine. But say traditional, the way I adoring no, obey no on the 8th day. Yes, this is a great mystery. Many people don't know. A high priest of great religious group once taught me this mystery. May God bless you, Nana Ayebiafo. Okay, thank you. I have to remarry again now. Hey, Podo James, baby, how are you? You have to remarry. So all I'm saying is that on the 8th day, you give the baby the name. And you have to register that with water, with something sweet. So I prefer using honey and then maybe some oil. So what the water manner, you introduce water into the baby, say 70% of our body is made of water. So you hear see baby. We are saying your bitterness and your sweetness. So we expect to say you go through every situation, no matter how bitter it is, it must appear as honey to you. The honey can. Then we use oil. Then the anointing. Say yes, we are saying when you bonnet, you when you papa. We go through a lot of difficulties, but we anoint you. Say whatever situation you go through, you become successful. So these three things, you the what the macrano. Now, unkrani so baby say na mesro. I say because of religion, Africans just become the most ignorant people. It's true. Minimize the hands that carry the baby. Minimize the faces that are all the time. And in the 8 days in the year, what to do every year. Your time akwano be has here obedi di ankasa obeteki grains. There is onya work na yamana di first when akwano no mufuso sa 6 months. After 6 months e kwano yamana di say bibi asesa. So according to the very tradition no akwano betimi anom no for sa anka by the 6 months no that's when I obey introduce grains into the child. Enti o has the grains na or has even the first of months to the there are rituals you have to do. A woman on your 2 years and after 3 years and after 5 years, you have to shave the hair. And that's when I go school. The 5th year, you must at least at your 5th year, begin telling all the new or the film and beginning kwabo. No my new ones at 50. Until we go school so. Okay, 5 years in a be school, but say yeah, we are mad because papa and my many years jument oh 1 year when they go to school. Go 2 years not at school. Obenya Gakrano, you homeschool the child until so Obenya 5 years. To 5 years, that's when I wouldn't quite take it. It's a ritual that needs to be done. But I say, baby, I am messed up. Until the obey man why won't me because say our world is a messed up place. Until after the 5 years, go school na we be owie elementary school na there should be another ritual abayama krano or college and so bayama no like that until say even where be we all be pay jumaye no oba be pay jumaye no so there's something you have to do when you jumaye no we assume say we pay jumaye and akọ pay kuna na akọ pay yere until onya kuna and onya yere there's another ritual you have to perform. So in our lives there are a series of things we need to do for us to remain as humans. These are very important things. It's very unfortunate. Our world is a messed up place. If you video with me, like the video, share the video. Our world is a messed up place. A lot of things we don't know, we just live anyhow. You don't even know. Say, one kasa what dying. Say, ube uremua, ufra bonten, by emfaya na ibenkum endi kwan enweye den. Obviously, why? I won't tell you why, but you should understand. You can go and research and get it. It is no good for you to enter with your left leg. It should be your right leg. Unim se wankasa waduane wadidi nkuko wadidi mu no. Ye mfa ngu ho unwashed emma ade enche so. Don't you know? I will say that make see some of that you might not understand. But me, I thank God I have studied a lot of things and I know. So I don't say things. I know them. And at times I feel I want to share with people. Don't you know? Say wankasa occasion no undidi enya boss ni ho maade enche e wa bra wo mu. Don't you know? You must always wash all your dirty stuffs and sanadiachi. Don't you know as papa and mama oba tenase edi na duane nyina awie ne wantimi andi na ebi ka. You as a parent, you are not supposed to eat that food. So learn na ma oba aduane mema ne ndidi na onja bi ho nsɛ no. But just say almost in 277 pen I like video no. Oh, I know I like video no. Because when you say that the way social media and the more you receive likes no. And na omo bie ma man for do who say bibi say ekoso. Why? I wouldn't say can the father himself name the child without involving any priest. It depends. You know, the whole point and say the entire involve a priest in say we assume say the priest is very close to the mystical world, it's very close to subtle realm. So when the priest or your invocation be it's able to rain down some kind of blessing from the higher realms that you, the father, you might not have. Even look at me when I want to name my kids. Even be like time I know I compare obese or me. Even though I do for people, this is how it is. One kasana krana wo ye priest, you know. It is good to say we will be abekan ho na waye. You know, because energy no sanity unya more the can better. Okay. So like I'm telling you, you must teach your kids. So they should not leave it. Okay? Aduane no ontini nyina. Nti obaye kakra ma no. Anso na kakra ka ho. O ma na aduane ka no we see aduane a enye wo implicate oba no. Okay? You are implicating your child for some difficulties in the future. And into yes. Na duane no ye na kakra odi na anya na kakra mu. Ade is usua. Always still grains that it is not very good. And then what you so na duane bi kana wo parent and wo dia enye. Because when you take the remnant of people who are inferior to you, no, what you are doing is that you are taking their blessings. So in the spiritual circles, no, when the master eats, the disciple waits in anticipation. As soon as the master finish eating, whatever is left, you know, they want to feed on that. Also, obi ewo tuberculosis. Nani pano, what I did in remnant, you end up having that kind of contagious disease. Okay, it is not only physical, it is spiritual as well. To be aware anymore, say when you take the person's remnant, it helps you to make quicker advancement. So any spiritual cycle, the disciple always want to take the remnant of the master. So we a parent now will take the remnant of your kids. What you are doing is that you are taking their blessings. Instead of you giving them your blessing, your kids must eat your remnant, but you don't eat your kids' remnant. I remember those days when we were in the village. You know the animal papa. Fufu no try and twa kakaka mienu. Knowing very well say he is unable to eat it. Say the baby beka. The woman takes with the children. This is what is done. And until you're a parent, don't eat the remnant of your kids. It is not very good. and teach your kids say they should learn. So much DVR or mankasa be boom. You must teach them that. Especially when you cry, let them learn. I be say they make no ye normal. People must know, but unfortunately, no. Do not ensure that in him. When you panimu edidia. So when you panimu edidi, obi or ye panimu saying either a spiritual person and now will be a age wise. When you panimu didia, for ye na one sorry kane enjano. Enye di ene mudidi wo one bo mu. Obi ye di ni bo separate mu nyina table back ho. Na wodi ya na wasara kwa horo nsa na mpanyifo ne te ho. You don't do that. You know why? Yet here say so when mpanyifo tena se. Now you didn't sorry the choir. You indirectly take their bad karma. So the master says, he said, when you sit down with your elders, no more didia. What was you take your time, even cry. Now, what did you of say 1 mayor or 1 mayor? No, now one said they do anymore until say, best sorry, and sana was sorry. The here's we best a bow now. Almost sorry, we are now you can gather the bows. No, that's it.
According to Nana Ayebiafo Jnana, it is good to talk less and listen more. There are 3 categories of human beings. There are people in the mood of ignorance, some in the mood of passion, some in the mood of goodness. If possible, after giving birth, don't show your child to many people. Limit the hands that hold the child in the first 7 days. When you give birth to a child, try to name him or her on the 8th day. You give him water, honey, and anoint him. Never enter your room with your left leg. Never leave your items you cooked in overnight without washing them. As a mother, never eat the remaining food from your child. In life, you will not understand everything. No matter how spiritual you are, you can't know and understand everything. Be very careful when talking to people you don't know. They may be your angel or devil. There are many things in life that you don't have power to control or change. Do your part. Don't be lazy. Do what you are supposed to do. Put in more energy into the work you do. Be very sincere. Thank you so much for your time. Please do well to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. To become a member of Transformations, please do well to call the numbers displayed on your screen. We encourage you to watch the next video on your screen. Stay connected.